Look what I've been sent. Ooh, whoa, smashed the microphone then. Right, YouTubers, it's Steve here, aka Cat and Own It, and welcome to another video. On this channel we do air rifles and we do technology reviews, and today we're talking about technology and more importantly lighting and reflectors. Now I get asked a lot about questions about how I do my lighting. You'll see in some of my videos that my lighting changes quite a bit, and I've actually gone through quite a progression with how I'm doing it all. And what I wanted was to really sort out the bounce light that I get that lights my face up. So I was looking for a decent reflector to do that, and of course I was searching around like most of us will do on places like eBay and Amazon, etc. And I found something quite nice, so I thought, you know what, since I got this myself and it seems to be working for me, I'll do a quick video on that. But before we do that, I just want to just basically show you how I set my lighting system up and how I've got it all worked and why I wanted to get the reflector. So the way that I've got things set up at the moment, and there's my lovely wife Abby there, but the way I've had stuff done before is that up the top I've used fluorescent strips. Now what I'll do is I'll also put a quick video out there so that you can see how I've progressed with the way that I used to have my lighting before. So these lighting strips seem to work quite well. They really sort of flood the room, but I really wanted things a little bit different on how I set it all up. So what I've actually ended up doing is getting some of these newer lights. So I've got a video and I'll leave a link up for them. So I've got one up there, and then I've got a newer light sat here, and we'll just about make that out. Now obviously what you don't want to do is have that light facing directly at you. I'm just going to turn this one and face it directly at me, and you can see the effect it has. So I'm new to lighting and I'm trying to set this all up myself at the moment. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take that, oh that's very bright, and what you generally do is you'll bounce it off a board, like a whiteboard, like so, and then we can see how that's now working, like so. Now if I turn that light off and switch it off, hopefully you'll see the difference that happens on my face. And you can see now, even though I've got the fluorescent light above and I've got a light coming from this side, you can see the difference it makes. And that's the reason why we bounce them off boards, so that you can get that full flooded face image. But as you can tell, that board is not that great, and it's really annoying. It's sort of flimsy, it'll fall off, and you know, that's a cheap, nasty way of doing it. So like I said, I went out and did a bit of a search around, and yeah, I found a reflector. Now I will leave links to everything, all of the cameras I'm using, all of the stands that I'm using. I'll leave links down below, so expand the video description out and you'll see them in there. Obviously they're my affiliate links, but the reflector I got was this one here. Now I got the larger version. They do them in different sizes, and it's actually quite nicely packaged up. It's about 10 bucks, 10 quid. Nicely packaged up. You just take it out like so, and it's one of these collapsible, like a collapsible tent. You ready for this? Whoa, and out it flops like so. And I've got it set up with the reflective side, your standard white sheet bouncing side, and I've got the gold side on the other side of it here. Now the way that this actually works is quite smart actually. You get 4 in 1 with it. So what it's got is just like a pillow in a pillowcase. You can unzip it all and out it pops. And what we've got here is a semi-transparent, you can just about see my hands through there, semi-transparent dish. But it also comes then with this sleeve, and now the sleeve has 2 different sides to it. We have a really reflective silver side, or the white side, and on the other part is a black or a gold. And then you can turn this whichever way you want it to be. And then basically all you do then is you just like a pillowcase, is you slot it over like so, and then we'll just pick that up, and then you just zip it around. And then what you've actually got then is you've got your multi-sided, whichever way and configuration you want it set it up. And it's one of those collapsible ones where you can just turn it around, screw it up, and then put it back in and flip it all out like so. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set that up and replace my whiteboard with this, and we'll see how it all works. So hopefully Abby's going to record this for me, and we'll just take this off. You can see how I've got this all jerry-rigged up. It's not very good. Now, some of the things that I do recommend you do is go and get yourself some of these cheap clamps. They are really, really good. You can get them on. In fact, I think I got these from Lidl. I think they were like a pound shop. They were £1 for a 10. You know, really, really handy. Just clip things up. You'll find them invaluable. I'm just going to clip that up now and put that in place. And then all I've got now is I've got my light bouncing on that. Nice and easy, nice and simple. If I just press the light off, again, we can see the same effect, but it's just much bigger and a much better reflector to do that as well. Easy to carry, easy to transport, so much easier to position and angle, and I think it actually works really good. The quality of it is actually quite smart as well. The zips on it, everything, you know, 10 bucks, nice and simple. They do quite a lot of other bits to do with camera stuff as well, so check them out on Amazon. You know, I think it's quite a good company. Yeah, they are Chinese, but everything's in the UK or in America, wherever it is that you Amazon from, and they generally they get, I think I got mine within a couple of days. I'm going to flip it over to the gold side and see the difference that makes. So we'll just simply unhook it, and then just clip it back up, and on the gold side, and hopefully there you can see the difference now. You can see now that I've got that lovely golden glow on my suntan face. Yeah, it makes me look even darker than I am. But yeah, I'm actually very impressed with this. It's quite handy. And of course, obviously with these, that you could have an assistant if you wanted that could hold it to the side for you. So I'm just going to do that myself. You can see how I can bounce the light around in different ways here. So yeah, really, really, really handy. Handy little piece of kit to have. They do loads of other stuff. I think I'm going to start looking and seeing whether or not I can get some of their green screens, because I fancy having to play with green screen. That could be fun as well. So yeah, quick video review showing you roughly the light setup that I've got. I know a lot of you guys are thinking about doing your own YouTube channels out there. You're wondering what kit to use. And I said I'll leave the links down below, but simple, easy ways of doing lighting. Nice cheap kit. The newer lights, really, really good. Reflector. All of the stands that I'm using, again, I'll leave them down with the microphones, all of that kit that I'm using at the moment, and the cameras that I'm using. So as always, if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below, smash the like button, consider being a Patreon and all that lot, and really great having you here, and we'll see you on the next video.